Shock alert. Former world number one breaks down threat from rising star, who smoked Aryna Sabalenka at the Australian Open. Tennis fans around the world are still reeling from a stunning upset at the Australian Open, where a rising star delivered a performance that left even seasoned professionals speechless. In a match widely described as electrifying, this young phenom smoked Aryna Sabalenka, one of the most formidable players on the WTA Tour. The result not only disrupted expectations, but also sparked a conversation about the arrival of a new generation capable of challenging the established elite. Adding to the intrigue, a former world number one weighed in, analyzing performance and explaining why this young player represents a genuine threat at the highest levels. Here's an in-depth look at this shocking turn of events, the insights from the tennis legend, and what this could mean for the future of women's tennis. The match that stunned everyone. Aryna Sabalenka, known for her immense power and aggressive baseline play, entered the Australian Open as one of the top contenders for the title. With a reputation for dominating rallies and overpowering opponents, few expected the shocking result that followed. The rising star, whose name is rapidly gaining attention, displayed a combination of precision, speed, and tactical intelligence that Sabalenka struggled to counter. From the opening serve to the final point, the match was a masterclass in aggressive yet calculated tennis. Fans described the performance as smoking Sabalenka, not only because of the scoreline, but also because of the manner in which it was achieved, commanding, confident, and fearless. Each shot seemed to announce the arrival of a new talent, one who could disrupt the hierarchy of women's tennis. Insights from a former world number one. What makes this result even more compelling is the analysis provided by a former world number one player, someone who has navigated Grand Slam finals and understands the nuances of elite-level competition. Speaking after the match, the legend highlighted several key aspects of the rising star's game. Mental toughness. What struck me was her composure. Against someone like Sabalenka, the pressure is immense, but she stayed in the moment and played her shots with confidence. Strategic intelligence. She didn't just rely on power. She set up points, varied pace, and made Sabalenka uncomfortable by controlling rallies strategically. Athleticism and speed. Her footwork and court coverage were exceptional. She was everywhere, and that energy gave her an edge in long rallies. Serve efficiency. Her serve was a weapon. Placing it precisely and mixing speeds allowed her to dictate points from the outset. The former champion concluded by noting that this rising star is not just a flash in the pan, but a legitimate contender who could challenge top-ranked players consistently if she maintains focus and continues to refine her game. Breaking down the key moments. Several critical moments in the match underscored why this performance is generating so much attention. Early dominance. From first set, the rising star imposed her style, taking initiative in rallies and making Sabalenka play on the defensive. Clutch points. In tense situations, she executed decisive shots under pressure, demonstrating maturity beyond her years. Tactical adaptation. When Sabalenka attempted to switch strategies, the young player adjusted seamlessly, exploiting weaknesses and maintaining control of the match. Closing the match. The final game showcased remarkable mental fortitude as she closed out the match with precision, leaving spectators in awe. These elements illustrate that her victory was not luck. It was a product of preparation, skill, and psychological resilience. The impact on the WTA Tour. This upset has significant implications for the WTA Tour. Top players, coaches, and analysts are now taking notice of a talent capable of reshaping competitive dynamics. The arrival of this rising star signals that established champions must continually adapt or risk being challenged by a younger, fearless generation. For fans, it injects excitement and unpredictability into the tour. Grand Slam draws are no longer straightforward, and the narrative of dominant veterans is being tested by fresh energy, innovative strategies, and the sheer audacity of youth. Media and social media reactions. The performance ignited a storm across media and social platforms. Fans praised the young player's courage and skill, calling her the future of tennis. Analysts dissected her shot selection and mental approach, highlighting why she could rise rapidly in rankings. Memes and highlight reels went viral, particularly emphasizing her dominance over Sabalenka. Commentators compared her to past prodigies, noting the potential for a career-defining trajectory. The buzz reflected a growing consensus. This match was not just an upset, it was a statement. What this means for Aryna Sabalenka. For Sabalenka, the loss serves as a reminder that the WTA field is deepening. While she remains a formidable player, the emergence of new talent demands constant evolution. Analysts suggest that Sabalenka will likely adjust her strategies in upcoming tournaments, recognizing that future opponents will be younger, faster, and tactically astute. The loss could also be motivational. Facing a younger challenger who challenges her dominance may spur Sabalenka to refine her own game, potentially leading to even higher levels of performance. The rising star's perspective. Although still early in her career, the rising star has demonstrated remarkable composure in media interactions. Focus. She emphasizes preparation and mental toughness as keys to success. Respect. She acknowledges Sabalenka's talent while asserting her own belief in her abilities. Ambition. She has made it clear that this match is a stepping stone, not a final achievement, highlighting her commitment to continuous improvement. Her maturity and poise indicate that she is not just a talent on the court, but also a professional equipped for the pressures of elite-level competition. Analysts and coaches are already speculating on the trajectory of this young player, ranking potential. With consistent performances, she could rapidly enter the top 20 and eventually the top 10. Grand Slam contender. Early indicators suggest she has the mental and physical tools to challenge for major titles in the next few years. Marketability and influence. Beyond tennis, her story as a fearless young competitor overcoming expectations makes her a figure of inspiration and influence. Conclusion. The dawn of a new tennis era. The Australian Open match between Aryna Sabalenka and this rising star will be remembered as more than an upset. It is a symbol of generational transition in women's tennis. With insight from a former world number one and analysis of the match's pivotal moments, it is clear that a new force has emerged, one capable of challenging and inspiring the sport's elite. As the tennis world watches, one thing is certain: the narrative of dominance is shifting. Youthful audacity, strategic intelligence, and unshakable confidence are now the defining factors in what promises to be an electrifying era for women's tennis. The question is no longer whether this rising star can win. It's how far she will go and how many established legends she will challenge on her way to the top. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.